Hey, what's up guys? Today I have a review of this iPhone case here. It is Blade by T.D Designs and I ordered it all the way from China for about £20. And to be honest, it was a bit of a mistake really, but I'll get into that later. So I thought I would show you first putting it on, because one of the few things I do like about this case is the fact that it screws down onto your phone, so it is very secure when your phone is in there. I mean, this can be good and bad, because obviously then it makes it hard to take the case off if you've got some headphones that don't fit through the socket or something. But anyway, so it's kind of fiddly because, well, the first thing you have to do, and I've already done this, is to attach these sort of pads on the inside of the case here. These just stop the phone from knocking about when it's inside the case. Next, you have to put these buttons into the holes, so just like that, and then hold it there so they don't fall out until you've got the iPhone in. Oops, doing that one upside down. And this is kind of fiddly. Then once those are in, you can just put the iPhone in. And I've knocked all the buttons out. There we go. Right. Once it's in, you have to screw down this metal cover here. Now it doesn't screw into the iPhone or anything, it just screws onto the bottom half of the case. It's not going to damage it or anything. So, I mean, the case does look pretty cool once it's on. I mean, this is the main reason why I bought it. Because, well, and the fact that it's made of metal, so I assumed it would be quite strong. So yeah, you have a little cutout here for the mute switch. You have these buttons here for the volume and for the lock. Cutout here for the headphones and for the microphone on top, and of course a cutout at the back for the dock connector and speakers. Now it does leave the front and back of the iPhone exposed, but on the back it has this nice bevel around the edge so that if you drop it, it's not going to land on the back glass. However, I thought it had a front bezel as well, but this is just kind of flush with the front of the phone, and although that means it does feel quite nice in your hand, I did kind of want a front bezel in case it gets dropped like that, because otherwise it's just going to land on the screen and smash it. One of the other problems I found with the case is these volume buttons on the side. The down volume button always gets stuck, and so you have to kind of maneuver the case around until it unsticks, and this can get quite annoying, especially if you're listening to music on the go, because it then gets stuck down and your volume keeps turning down. Also, this front, the top headphone socket is just far too small. Like, almost nothing fits in that gap. I mean, my headphones fit just, but when I want to plug it into my amp or anything like that, it just simply does not fit. And where the case screws down, it's a big effort to remove the case to plug it in. And actually the same goes for this bottom dock connector as well. You can plug the normal charging cable in, but when I wanted to plug my FM transmitter in for listening to music in the car, that wouldn't fit, and you can't put it into any docks because this bit here is too high, so it doesn't sit flush, and the doesn't go in properly. Another problem that I found is I use my phone for sat-nav sometimes, and I found that with this case on, it just completely blocks the GPS signal. You get almost no signal at all, which can be a bit of an issue. Also, the case is very soft, so as you can see, it just dents really easily. I mean, I've been using this for 1 week, and it's already looking kind of scuffed and dented, and to be honest, I expected a bit better than that. It feels quite nice in your hand, however there are these really sharp corners on the edge here where the screws go in, and these can kind of feel a bit rough in your hand, and also tend to get caught on clothing when you put the phone into your pocket. So overall, I quite like the design of the case. I like the fact that it screws down onto your iPhone. It makes it feel very secure and that the iPhone's not just going to fall out. But it does have quite a few big flaws, like this and this being far too small, and the volume button always getting stuck, and blocking the GPS signal. So I guess for £20 it's alright. However, I would not buy this case again, and probably wouldn't recommend it to anyone either. So thanks for watching, don't forget to rate and subscribe.